The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. Nearly 4 years ago, in December 2020, the SEC sued Ripple, targeting XRP holders worldwide. At this moment, it is common knowledge that XRP was directly attacked. That was a deliberate component of the attack meant to destroy XRP, as we all know. Even after XRP's legal status has been clarified, the SEC continues to do things behind the scenes, not all behind the scenes, but some, that hurt the XRP ecosystem, despite their public statements to the contrary. The most glaring one is the fact that XRP is, in essence, a security, as was informed to them by the SEC rather than BitNo which they made public. BitNo was trying to introduce an XRP futures product, and they're still making that point. Such conduct is abhorrent. Therefore, they will flat out deny that XRP is a security. But when you get down to brass tacks, their actions make no sense at all. In any case, they're still bitter over their defeat and intend to cause damage to the XRP ecosystem. A new administration will be into office in January, which is great news. Thankfully, that occurred for the cryptocurrency market as a whole. We should all be pleased regardless of politics, as long as it doesn't affect money, the economy, or cryptocurrency in any manner. Irrespective of your political view. Not to me. I think we can all agree that this is fantastic news for cryptocurrency in general, right? Anyone seeing this video should find that to be completely non-controversial. I mean, surely we're all capable of intellectual honesty to acknowledge that, aren't we? But that's not all. Another strategy they're employing to bring down XRP is to bring down the entire asset class. By the looks of their voting records, it is exactly what every political party in the US is aiming to do. And I'm referring specifically to the Democrats here. It's a proven truth that they have consistently voted down proposals that would have supported cryptocurrency. Behold, the electorate. The bright side is that I have definitely given credit where credit is due to the fact that a few members of that party, particularly younger members of Congress, were voting in favor of cryptocurrency. However, are you aware of the level of revulsion that this has reached? The government's reliance on indirect regulation has grown unhealthy, as shown in this headline from Cointelegraph. Let me give you the lowdown as Ripple's Chief Technology Officer. Additionally, I have a post from John Deaton, which I actually found before deciding to shoot this video, as well as posts from lawyers, Stewart, and Ripple's top in-house. Even though I haven't read it just yet, it's definitely about this subject, therefore we can go through it together. However, debanking is now the topic of discussion and a significant part of this. Operation Choke Point 2.0 is thus more than a singular event. Thus, the plan is to launch a coordinated assault against Bitcoin exchanges in an effort to demolish their on- and off-ramps. However, it is not all. It's all about getting after people, even if you have to debank them in a roundabout way. It has come to pass like this. Actually, I told the tale of how this happened to Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, when it happened. This is a news article from October 23, 2018. The ripple effect was caused by Citibank debanking. This is something that Brad Garlinghouse, as a crypto exec, has said. I won't read the entire thing, but I will give maybe a couple important bits so that everyone knows. I couldn't agree with you more. Perhaps I could initiate this. Perhaps an appropriate place to begin. He went on to say in an interview with CoinDesk that he had been a customer of Citigroup Incorporated, one of the largest banks in the world, for approximately 25 years. He also mentioned Garland House and said that this isn't the only personal banking relationship he has lost due to his involvement in cryptocurrency. And check out this quotation. The deadline for transferring funds is 5 days, they informed me. They were rather forthright, in fact. They're trying to tell you that you're a big deal in the cryptocurrency world, and that the federal government will be watching you closely because of your involvement in the industry's banking. And the fact that we're going to have a change in leadership is really appreciated because, quote, it's obviously repulsive. The White House and every member of Congress are involved in what you're describing. Gary Gensler isn't going to be the SEC chair, but I'm still curious to find out their identity. He has previously stated his intention to resign. He's dragging his feet until the last minute. In essence, he's resigning on January 20th, Inauguration Day. I'm hopeful that someone who is pro-crypto will be appointed to this position. It would be a first for our organization to have a chairperson who is pro-crypto. Would that be the case? Therefore, I am hopeful. I hope it happens, and there have been indications that he will actually do it. So, to recap, the government has developed an addiction to this piece. Governance by omission. Ripple CTO. Countless IT innovators, including Ripple CTO David Schwartz, have spoken out against the government's debanking operation known as Operation Choke Point 2.0, which targets the cryptocurrency industry. According to Schwartz, the government relies too much on indirect regulation, and he outlined 4 ways in which deregulation threatens legal stability. In order to avoid monitoring and sanctions control, debanked companies, according to Schwartz, either change service providers or move their money underground. Debanking, according to the CTO, also violates rights to due process, free speech, and protection from arbitrary government intrusion. In light of these problems, our government has developed an addiction to indirect regulation, as stated in this remark. Punishing me by coercion is less expensive and less time-consuming than charging me with a crime and providing me with due process. However, individuals should not be punished by the government without being granted due process. Finish the quote. Nonetheless, this has been the pattern for the past few years. Even worse than under Biden was the first Trump administration, but Trump deserves some credit for turning things around. I mean, he has completely changed his mind on this. And being pro-crypto is now almost a Republican Party plank. Because of this, I am quite hopeful. Yes, it has been terrible. Truly, it has been terrible. This is a quote, he added. Instead of making that business unlawful, it is easier to convince banks to cut off unfavored enterprises. After that, calm persists below. More than 30 internet companies were hit hard by Operation Choke Point 2.0, according to venture capitalist Mark Anderson. Internet owners have lately taken to social media to tell their stories of debanking. Sam Kazemian, founder of FRAX Finance, was one of the prominent figures who spoke out. He alleged that JP Morgan Chase, another large bank, deeply debanked him in December 2022. They feel obligated to do this, which is problematic. The route of least resistance has led them to cave, I suppose. However, it is precisely why this is so repulsive. In September 2024, Castle Island Ventures partner Nick Carter disclosed that the Biden administration aimed to derail the cryptocurrency industry by intentionally destroying Silvergate Bank, a prominent crypto banking institution. Coinbase co-founder and CEO Brian Armstrong is currently compiling records related to Operation Choke Point 2.0, which he obtained through a Freedom of Information Act (FOIA) petition. Silvergate, in my opinion, was capable of surviving its drawdown and was moving in the right direction. According to Carter, crypto sector leaders are still holding out hope that the new Trump administration will end years of regulatory animosity. Very much so. For that, I am really hopeful. I have been keeping a careful eye on this, making note of not only the content but also the people mentioned for particular positions. Based on it, I am generally pretty optimistic. Consequently, we must witness certain events. I mean, it's looking great. It seems like we're on the verge of seeing the first ever top-down crypto government administration. Prepare for it. Seeing my video is an honor. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I will see you later.